Golf and investing have one brutal thing in common. Both will empty your wallet if you don't know what you're doing. On the course, it's lost balls, overpriced clubs, and clubhouse pints that cost more than dinner. In the markets, it's chasing hype stocks, panic selling, and bad timing. But here's the twist. The lessons you learn playing golf are the exact same lessons that can make you a smarter investor. And by the end of this video, I'll show you the one golf lesson that literally saved me thousands of pounds. Before we dive in, if you love golf and you want your money to last as long as your tee shots hopefully do, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's tee this up. Golf teaches you patience, whether you like it or not. You can't force a drive 300 yards just by swinging harder. You'll end up duck hooking it into the car park. Investing works the same way. You don't get rich overnight by throwing money at the latest hot stock. You build wealth over years by staying disciplined. Every rushed shot I've taken on the course has cost me strokes. Every rushed investment decision I've made has cost me money. Patience always wins, both in golf and in investing. And speaking of money, every golfer knows someone who drops 500 pounds on the latest driver only to slice it just as badly as with their old one. In investing, people do the same thing. They overpay for what's shiny and new, hype stocks, expensive funds, the next big thing. Here's the truth: you don't need the fanciest gear to play good golf. And you don't need to buy the most expensive investments to build wealth. Index funds are like trusty mid-irons, boring, reliable, and they get the job done. And once you've got the right gear, the real question is, how do you actually use it? On the course, sometimes the smart play is laying up short of the water instead of going for the hero shot. In investing, that's called risk management. You don't put all your money into one high-risk bet, no matter how tempting it looks. Good golfers think 2 shots ahead. Good investors think 2 decades ahead. It's not about the glory shot, it's about avoiding disasters. And if you've ever ignored that advice, you probably know the next lesson all too well. Be honest, how many balls have you lost in a single round? For me, the answer is too many. Every lost Pro V1 is like a fiver disappearing into the woods. In investing, mistakes hurt the same way. Chasing hype, panic selling in a crash, that's money lost you may never get back. But here's the kicker: just like I've learned to play cheaper balls, so I don't cry when they splash. In investing, you can reduce the pain by sticking to safe, diversified strategies. And speaking of reducing pain, nothing does that better than practice. You don't just turn up to the course once a month and expect to shoot par. You practice, you grind, you learn from mistakes. Investing is no different. You don't just throw cash in and hope. You read, you research, you stick to a plan. The driving range is to golf what financial education is to investing. It doesn't look glamorous, but it pays off massively when it matters. And here's where it gets tricky, because all the practice in the world won't save you if you let emotions take over. Ever snap hooked your driver because you were angry about your last 3-putt? Yeah, me too. In investing, emotions are even more dangerous. Fear and greed move markets. If you sell in panic or buy in euphoria, you'll regret it. The best golfers keep their cool. The best investors stay rational. Easy to say, brutally hard to do. But if you can master your emotions, you unlock the biggest advantage of all: playing the long game. A round of golf takes at least 4 hours. A career of investing takes decades. Golf teaches you the value of patience and strategy. You can't win a round on the first hole, but you can lose it, just like you can't retire rich on your first paycheck. The long game is everything. Ignore the noise, stay consistent, and you'll be shocked how far you've come when you look back. Which brings us all the way back to where we started. So here's the big takeaway: golf and investing will both humble you, but if you learn the lessons, they'll also reward you. Remember what I said at the start: golf and investing both drain your wallet if you play recklessly. The difference is if you apply the same patience, discipline, and long-term thinking to your money that you use on the course. You'll actually grow wealth instead of losing it. Golf is expensive, but the lessons it teaches about investing, Absolutely priceless, and over the years, this saved me thousands of pounds. If this resonated with you, smash that like button, subscribe for more golf and finance tips, and let me know in the comments, what's the biggest money lesson golf has taught you?